Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube Draft. We got some good things in this pack. Force of Will, Entomb, Palace Jailer, Past in Flames, Lightning Helix. What do we want to take? Let's try out Entomb. I think Reanimator is a deck that I'm not like a huge fan of, but I need to draft it sometimes for diversity. And opening Entomb is the absolute best possible card for Reanimator. And the other thing is like, this pack is full of a bunch of different things, none of which would lead anyone into Reanimator. So if we could just cut a lot of the black cards, that could help us quite a bit. The other option is like just taking Force of Will, which is kind of boring. Okay. So now we have Channel and Blightsteel. Channel Blightsteel is a combo. It's not really the most reliable of things. Like you do that, they just Swords to Plowshares, and you just did discarded 2 cards basically. So that's something. There's Night's Whisper, Living Death. I do love Living Death. I think it leads, like, it is the worst version of Reanimator. I'm just gonna take Night's Whisper. Living Death is slow. You basically, if you're playing Reanimator, you just want to go Entomb, Reanimate, or Entomb, Exhume. You want to do it all on turn 2, or turn 1 if you have a Mox. You don't really want to get up to Living Death. I think Living Death, it lends itself better towards like more slower controlling decks where that's like 5 mana win the game. You know, if you have Survival of the Fittest plus Living Death, you could just fill your graveyard and then go off. Or Bazaar of Baghdad. Wait, did I just pass Bazaar of Baghdad? I need to look at the footage. Oh no. I feel like it was in that pack, but maybe I'm going crazy. Okay, we get Imperial Seal. I mean, that's a great one. It's a pretty bad tutor, but sometimes you just need a tutor, you know, Imperial Seal 4 Entomb or whatever. The other option is like Damnation, but I'll just take the Seal. No, that wasn't Bazaar of Baghdad. I'm getting I've done like a bunch of Vintage Cube drafts and they're all kind of blending together. Bazaar of Baghdad was in a pack like 2 drafts ago. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Some options. Mox Diamond and Bone Shards. Mox Diamond lets us just be a turn faster, which I think is where we want to be. Bone Shards is pretty good. Kind of the weird thing about it that I don't love is that you want to be proactive, but Bone Shards is a reactive card. It's still great, but you can't like turn 1 Bone Shards, turn 2 Reanimate most of the time. So I'm going to take Mox Diamond. If Bone Shards comes around, that's great though. And the other thing is Mox Diamond just keeps us open. Like we first picked Entomb. If I don't see any reanimation cards in this whole pack, we could just transition into something else. Like none of the rest of these cards are too limiting. Mox Diamond goes in any deck, whereas Bone Shards it still goes in most decks, but it's more narrow in scope. Grim Monolith. I love Toski. Toski's a cool card. I don't know if it's good, but I do like it. Monolith, Portal, Fatal Push, Sensei's Top. I guess I'll take the Monolith. Because black-red decks, if I end up like black-red, Grim Monolith, Mox Diamond into like Grave Titan is a fun thing to do. Okay, there's a Blood Chief's Thirst, Pian Kieran's Stone Coil. I think I'm just going to keep cutting black and see what shows up. Green-red seem somewhat open. I mean, Ren and 6 isn't the biggest signal because she's just hard to cast. But right about now is when we can start getting a feel for what's open. Opposition and Mystical Tutor, huh? I mean, Mystical Tutor for Entomb or Reanimate is good, so I will take that. Like, Lightning Strike is fine or whatever, but the rest of those cards are not amazing. Shriekmaw, Frost Titan. Or Incinerate, to a lesser extent. A Reanimated Frostite can just win the game, so I guess this at least gives me 1 reanimation target. It's not the best, but it's pretty hard to deal with if you're going quick, and this deck looks like it's going to be fast. Interesting. There's Past in Flames. Entomb Past in Flames is kind of a combo as well. And I'm not missing out on anything else. Like, Past in Flames going all around is a big sign. Let's take it. We could be Storminator, which is one of my favorite archetypes. Where you just, like... One of the best ways to play Storm... All-in Storm can be good if you get, like, Black Lotus and stuff. One of the biggest weaknesses of All-in Storm is, you know, they play a Narset. Or whatever else is in the cube. Like, basically, if you're all-in on one strategy, it's very easy to counter that one strategy with, like, a Thalia. If you're playing Storminator, Thalia is not that good against Reanimator. Like, she's fine, but Entomb, Reanimate are both very cheap cards. Here's Turnabout. I mean, I'll take it. There's Heartbeat of Spring or Damnation. I mean, I have Turnabout, so I guess I take Heartbeat. This is basically Grave Titan with upside. The other option is Copperline Gorge to make sure my red-green mana works. I'll take Copperline Gorge. I really have not seen many black cards at all since the first couple picks. So someone maybe is, I don't know, maybe they opened Reanimate and are forcing it, or it just wasn't in the packs. Banefire is great for Storm. Biogenic Ooze. Oh, wait, red-green is probably where I'm supposed to be. And then a random Ebondath Dracolich. I want this card to be good so badly, but it's just not. Okay, so Dismember. Ignoble Hierarch actually works with the colors we kind of have. I like Dismember. Portent is also pretty good, although the delayed draw makes it much, much worse in Storm. I could not give up on Reanimator and take like a Shieldred or an Ulamog. Ulamog is actually pretty good in most situations because you can cast it. It's like a Storm win condition and a Reanimator win condition, so I could see that. Right now, I don't have any removal. I guess I have a Banefire. So I could see taking Dismember, and then one of these fatties maybe will come around. I mean, right now it's basically just Entomb. That's my only thing drawing me towards Reanimator, and I can just use that. Let's just take Dismember. I can use Entomb with Past in Flames to really go off. Now we can take Mind's Desire, 1,000. Oh, why are they all in the same pack? Mind's Desire, 1,000 Year Storm, and Metamorphose. This is probably gonna end up being a Mind's Desire deck. Mind's Desire is so good. That's good. Oh, both of Druids. I mean, it's probably coming around. I'm gonna take Polluted Delta here for mana considerations, but both of this could be an interesting deck. That's all I'm saying. Archon of Cruelty, Bazaar of Baghdad. I haven't seen a single card with the word like return creature from graveyard to play. So I don't think I take Bazaar. It is kind of funny with Past in Flames though. I think I like Wheel. Wheel of Fortune works with about everything that I'm doing here. Steam Vents, Dark Petition. Okay. Not playing Biogenic Ooze probably. Liliana would be good if I was in Reanimator. I think I'm just gonna take the Steam Vents. I need them fixing. High Tide. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Dig Through Time. I'll take the High Tide. I have Turnabout and Past in Flames. If I get to wheel 1,000 Year Storm, I mean, we just have a deck at that point. I also think it's actually ridiculous how I haven't seen a single card that just says Reanimate. I've seen all the fatties, but none of the payoffs. And like, I don't know. I don't like taking the fatties before I have a payoff. Storm is wide open, so I'm just going to move into that. And honestly, Entomb with Past in Flames, I might just play it still. So I'm not too sad about that. And we can keep Frost Titan maybe. Ooh, LED? Don't mind if I do. Verdant Catacombs would also be good, but LED is messed up. Baral is good. There's our Shieldred, but we don't have anything to do with it. Take our Baral. Okay, we wield both 1,000 Year Storm and Metamorphose. Which one do I want? I think Metamorphose is going to be better than this deck. My mana is a bit wild. 1,000 Year Storm Turnabout is really good, and we have Mind's Desire, so like Mind's Desire into 1,000 Year Storm leads to some ridiculous wins. I'm gonna take Metamorphose. You can only have so many 6 mana plays. If I could have both, I would, but I can't. And like now that we have Baral, like Mind's Desire and things like that, I think this is gonna be better. 1,000 Year Storm is better if you have like Ponder, Preordain, Brainstorm, those types of things. This deck doesn't really have that. We also don't have any shuffle effects currently, and one of the biggest weaknesses of 1,000 Year Storm is it's not a spell. So if you have like Past in Flames, Wheel of, like you cast Wheel of Fortune, discard your hand. If you have 1,000 Year Storm in your hand and can't cast it yet, it's just dead. And that is a big weakness. Whereas like with Past in Flames, by taking Metamorphose, it's always going to be there for us. Ooh, Mana Flare and Heartbeat of Spring. Can I get a Time Spiral? Wow, this deck completely changed. I mean, I could just cut black almost, right? Get rid of Entomb, Bloodchief's Thirst, Imperial Seal. Suddenly I'm playing like a good, reasonable deck instead of a bad deck. Take Pelucranos, I don't know. Lumbering Falls, sure. Am I ever playing that? I'll take a Vraska. Ooh, okay. I think I just got to take the Mox. Mox is so good in Storm, but Jace, Library, Brainstorm are all great options. I also don't have a win con besides Banefire, but honestly, Banefire is probably good enough. Okay, Scalding Tarn can grab our Steam Vents. Preordain is just good fixing. Honestly, let's see, I have Mox Ruby. Maybe I need Scalding Tarn because we're trying to High Tide, but Preordain's so important. You like Preordain, Flashback Preordain. Yeah, I don't have any effects like this yet. And the first Preordain it's really important to go for. Storm the Festival. Look at the top 5 cards of our library. You may put up to 2 permanent cards with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield. So, with this, I can put Heartbeat of Spring Mana Flare into play. Interesting. Everflowing Chalice. We could also go for the Upheaval route. That's definitely a direction we can head. Bitter Blossom. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a single Reanimate card. If I want to play Heartbeat of Spring, then Blooming Marsh is also important. I don't think anyone else is taking Storm the Festival, so I'm expecting that to come around. I think I'm going to take Blooming Marsh. I probably do want Heartbeat of Spring, because Banefire is probably just going to be my win condition. So I need to make sure I can cast all my mana doublers. And probably no Frost Titan. Do I have anything else useful? Maybe Imperial Seal? Underground Sea, perfect. I like Underground Sea more than... Oh, Frantic Search, never mind. Gotta take this one. We have all these mana doublers. Frantic Search is just the card. There's definitely a world where I can wheel Frantic Search, but it's just so important. Here we could take Dark Slick Shores. I don't even know if I'm going to play this card. There's the reanimation spell. A little bit late to the party. Ooh. Fast Bond. The problem with Fast Bond, I don't really have that much card draw. Right? Like, I don't think this is a Fast Bond deck. I mean, I have Mind's Desire Fast Bond, so that way it makes Banefire very easy. So I guess in that aspect it could be useful. Not as far as like a card I'm casting early, but just having it in my deck makes going off very easy. Ooh, oh, there we go. That's the card. That was like the last possible pack we could have seen it too. So I'm going to try out Wheel of Misfortune. People keep saying it's good. I think it's terrible, but I'll give it a shot. Here we have Brainstorm. I have like 1 fetch, but you just need this type of effect in your deck. Ritual, probably won't play it. Okay. That time spiral was huge. Like, oh my gosh. Dismember. Yeah, definitely not Frosting. I don't think I need the Ritual. The thing is, do I need Imperial Seal? It's like a really slow Mystical Tutor, but I can Imperial Seal for things like Heartbeat of Spring and Mana Flare. I also don't know how much I like Brawl in this deck, actually. Metamorphose, Cabal Ritual, Knight's Whisper. Okay, yeah, okay, he's good. And we are all in on Banefire, and then I can sideboard into Biogenic Ooze Frost Titan. If we get the Storm card, that could be fine. The like 6 green or whatever. Yeah, I think I'm not going to play Imperial Seal to try and really reduce the amount of black that I'm playing. And LED is a spell. Mox Diamond is a spell. I think we're going to run 16 lands with Mox Ruby. So right now I think this is exactly enough playables. Actually, yeah, Wheel of Misfortune is okay in this deck because if they pay a bunch of life to stop me from Banefiring them, or from drawing, then I'll just Banefire them. Like, Banefiring them is much easier to do. Upheaval? Oh, Storm the Festival. Am I ever doing this? It's really funny. No, I'm not. I think if ever there was a deck to play it, it would be this one, and it's still just not even close to good enough. Ooh, Sylvan Caryatid. I guess it's green, which is pretty tough, but I'm not playing any of the rest of these, so maybe? Garrick, maybe? Oh, Overgrown Tomb is better than Blooming Marsh. Stats the Trophy is also decent. I maybe like that more than Dismember, actually. Although, no, it's so hard to cast. So, I think this is a spell, this is a spell. We add 10 lands, we have 16. Okay, I think we're gonna run very few swamps. We want a lot of islands. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 black sources for like 2 black cards. That seems good to me. Because I'm only casting Cabal Ritual when I'm going off. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blue with 8, effectively 9 islands is pretty good. Red, we have... I'm only casting red when I'm going off, so I'm actually going to drop a red. Green is also mostly for setup. I think I'm actually going to cut this Copperline Gorge. It's a double splash color, but it does let me play Fast Bond on turn 1. I'll keep the Copperline Gorge. So now I have 7, 8, 9. Maybe I add 1 swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources for those red cards. I think actually we're just going to go up on islands. We really want to maximize our high tide equity. And by the way our mana is set up, we don't really need green until we're going off, or red until we're going off. We're playing 15 lands, including Mox Ruby. I think I want to see a slightly higher land count, so I think we're going to add a mountain, because that's important for Metamorphose. I get to make a cut. And what am I cutting here? It could be LED, but LED Passive Flames is a thing. But I don't have any way to... Yeah, actually, let's just cut LED. I don't have any way to, like, Yawgmoth will it back, so it's kind of just going to be awkward. Although I guess I have LED with double wheels, which is good. It is also a source of mana of any color. Alright, due to the lack of shuffles, I'm cutting Brainstorm. Running it like that. See you guys round 1. Alright, we're putting against Bolt the Bird on the play. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. Probably just gonna end up like aggressively Wheel of Fortuning is my best guess, but if I draw well, this hand could really go off. Oh, am I still main decking Entomb? I think I might be. I need to cut Entomb from the deck. It's fine, but it's pretty bad. They mulligan to 5 though, so that's good news. Well, actually it's not, if my plan is to Wheel of Fortune. It's Caleb, dude, so cool, big fan. Hey, thank you. Good luck. And have fun. And every time I run against opponents, they're like, mana screwed, mulliganing, I'm killing them. It's... You guys have the worst luck when we face up. You recording? Yep. See, how do I make the Steam thing go away? People are gonna like friend request my Steam friends. Don't do that. Please don't. Such a shame. Not like I got a chance to be in video draft a sketchy deck. It's okay. Mine is sketchy too. Ooh, they're playing like Needle Spires sketchy though. Okay. What do I want a Mystical Tutor for? Maybe just Knight's Whisper? I guess I'm just gonna Mystical Tutor for Dismember. Yeah. They take Wheel. That's fine. We get to kill their dude. And I think I'm actually going to protect my life total here. Get that back. Pass turn. And I don't know if I want to cast Wheel of Fortune. I also don't... I guess I have Mind's Desire. Or, yeah, Mind's Desire is my only Storm card. So we'll play the Mox. We're going to cast Metamorphose here. See what that can get us. We're going to add red-green. Play our land. Is it storm time? It's always storm time. I mean, I like Treasure Cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can Treasure Cruise and get rid of all of these, and then I just don't have to Wheel of Fortune yet. So I'm okay with this. And there's the LED Mana Flare. Yeah, that's going to be good. Almost. They have Yawgmoth. Yeah, this is just a really tough matchup for them. Now we get to go Island, LED, 1, 2, 3, 4 Mana Flare. Then Frantic Search. Just using one of each color, I guess. And I'm going to discard... If I played a land... I guess I'm going to draw lands off Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to discard Steam Vents, Fast Bond, because I don't have green mana. Then we can untap Darkslick Shores, Mountain Island. Then I can cast Ball Ritual. Then Wheel of Fortune holding control. We're going to sack LED for green. I can't Banefire them yet, but I can Mind's Desire and probably get there. It's unfortunate I have all of these lands that I can't Fast Bond out. But we get to do this. Mind's Desire. 1, 2, 3. And I'll pay, I guess I could just hold up 1 red. Mind Desire for 8. Heartbeat of Spring after all my lands are tapped. Wheel of Misfortune. Oh, turnabout. Okay, we win. Yes, yes. Okay. Now we cast Heartbeat of Spring. Cast Brawl. Cast Turnabout. Just get so much mana. And then just Banefire them. 21. 22, sure. Alright. Do you got the strip mine? No strip mine. Alright, so they're black-white. I saw Massacre Worm, which is really good news for me. I'm just playing 1 creature. Against black-white, I think I'm just gonna side out Brawl. Last like Banefire for 1,000,000 to the face. It's such a good win con. I'm just gonna cut Brawl because they probably have a bunch of removal and like I don't think they can get rid of all of it. And we're gonna bring in Upheaval, maybe. I do have Mox Ruby. I have Upheaval. Wait, I have Fast Bond. Why am I not main decking Upheaval? Can't believe I'm playing against the Ganon. That's me. Can't believe I'm playing against the Bolt the Bird. Man, people on the internet are so nice sometimes. It really makes my day every time I play against someone who's like excited to play against me. I started uploading and I was like, hell yeah, Vintage Cube is back, and I literally ran to my laptop. I had that same response when I saw it was up yesterday. It's so early. So we have LED for green. All jokes aside, I will keep this hand. It's very weak to disruption, but we just want to hit land drops. I don't know, maybe it's bad. But if I hit a Forest and I can just go like fast bond it out. Ooh, Mox Ruby also works. We'll play Steven's tapped. Okay, Prowler. They're playing Reanimator or something or other. High Tide. Okay, we're pretty close to doing some scary things. I also feel like maybe I'm supposed to cast Mox Ruby to play around things. Oh, am I just gonna get Gristle branded? Okay. Shadar. So their life total is gonna be quite low if they activate Gristle brand. Take 1. 7, 8, 9, 10. Heartbeat of Spring. I don't have the green island. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go off next turn, but I'm pretty much dead. So yeah. Am I dead? 10, 11, 12, 13? No. So I think I take the full hit from Una's Prowler. Because if I draw... Yeah, I'll take the full hit here. And the question is, did they find a discard in the top 7? They did. Unfortunate. There's actually a couple good options they could take. Time Spiral is the safest. High Tide is an option. Mox Ruby, maybe. And then the green cards, I mean, I can't cast them, so... Interesting. I mean, I think taking High Tide makes sense, but not if I draw a green source. We're in business, right? Because I go Mox Ruby, 1, 2, 3. No, I'm still actually short, I think. Yeah, right. I go Island, Mox. That's 5 mana. GG. Okay, so they've shown some amount of creatures that enter and do things. I have Upheaval. We're fine. Actually, imagine if I drew Upheaval in that spot. I could like Upheaval. I guess there's no real easy way to crack for green and then replay the things. Let's go first. I'll keep this hand. It's got stuff. They mulled to 6. Yeah, they're probably just mulliganing straight for like a 2 mana disruptive card. Or Mana Tithe. Or Faithless Looting Reanimate. Their deck looks interesting. Oh, they have Iona? No! And I just have Dismember. Yeah, alright, well... Things are getting awkward. Okay, it's just Tide Hollow. They can't really mess with my hand too much. So, if we... What did they take? Wheel of Fortune? That makes sense. So, if we draw Island here, we can do something. And they've seen my hand, so they know what colors to name as well. The thing is, I don't really think I can win just from this position. I can, like, High Tide, Frantic Search. How much mana does that give me? High Tide... Frantic Surge will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I Wheel of Misfortune only have 2 floating. I think I have to wait. If they had Exhume or Reanimate, they would have done it last turn. Most likely, unless they think I have Daze or something. I'll keep the chat up. I'm playing against someone who knows me. Okay, Liliana is actually not bad. I can discard Past in Flames. Okay, I think now is the time we go for it. So we go High Tide. Oh, actually, how much mana can I get up to? I mean, I can Wheel of Misfortune for like 17, and then I just die. I think it's actually better for me here to Mox Diamond. Discard this. Cast High Tide this way. Then Frantic Search. And I have Past in Flames to flashback Mind's Desire. Untap these. Can I flashback Past in Flames right now? Past in Flames costs 5 to flashback, so I only have 2. Okay. Yeah, here's the problem with Wheel of Misfortune. My opponent just pays 17. I'm 1 short. Well, let's go for it. Naming 17. I think they're also going to name 17. Give me a sec, never saw this card before. Okay, maybe they have a chance if they've never seen this. I think the correct line for them is to just name 17. It's all on board. That being said, it's very confusing. And like, if they make a mistake, that's fine. That's why I'm playing this. I think the correct line for me was to keep Mind's Desire. Okay, what did they choose? I want to know the psychology of it. They chose 0, so they just wanted to let me... Okay. I did 17 damage to myself, but I think I get to win now. So we go Mox Ruby, Island. I have a bunch of black cards. Grim Monolith adds mana, but I want to cast Past in Flames. So we're going to Grim Monolith here, holding up red, and then I can flashback Past in Flames. Past in Flames. That. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay. Now I get to go High Tide. Right, this taps for 2 right now. So I get to go High Tide into Frantic Search. There's Fast Bond. So definitely discarding Cabal Ritual. And I guess LED? Oh no, Fast Bond doesn't work anymore. So let's discard that. I have 1 life. Then we untap. I think I still may be dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. I'll just give him the smiley face. That's right. I can do this. I have Turnabout in my deck. Let's do that. Cast LED. Cast Mind's Desire for 10. And then we have to hit Time Spiral. We have to hit Banefire and then Time Spiral. And go that route. There's Banefire. I have not hit Time Spiral though, actually. So, cast Mana Flare. I have a ton of mana. Turnabout myself. Land untap. Okay. I can only cast... Oh, I can get Wheel of Fortune back. So let's kill this dude. And that should find Time Spiral. Sacrifice this for a bunch of red. Okay, then I get to Preordain. Or no, I get to Banefire this for 0. Then cast Preordain. This makes it deterministic. Bottom both, because I'm looking for Time Spiral, which is not exiled. There we go. So now we can cast Time Spiral. Just hope for the best. Alright, sounds good. There's Mystical Tutor. Yeah, I got this. Mystical Tutor for Banefire. Metamorphose. Phew. Metamorphose, we're gonna add green, black. We draw Banefire, we cast Heartbeat of Spring. Then we turn about ourselves to get more mana. Then we Banefire for a lot. Obscene amounts of mana, gotta love that. Opponent. I mean, you gotta go for it, right? Tons of mana. Banefire for 42. Always overkill. And there's GG's. It's been a pleasure. Keep up the good stuff. Thank you. Or will do. What a nice opponent. 42 damage to their face. Unfortunately, I don't have any... Oh, it is 42. That's true. I'm actually pretty happy for like a non-infinite, like I literally just generated mana through like normal means to get up to a Banefire for 42 is pretty impressive. See you guys next round. Alright, here for round 2 against Rogue B. Everyone good luck, have fun. And I'll keep this hand. We got Grim Monolith, we got High Tide, we got Mind's Desire, we got Manamorphose. Actually, yeah, this hand's insane, right? We get to go basically High Tide, Frantic Search, Manamorphose, Mind's Desire on like turn 4. Turn 3 maybe? I'm okay with that. Ooh, Brawl. I think I have Steam Vents. So I think we're going to fetch up that one. Okay, they're just holding up blue-red. I will fetch here. Yeah, Steam Vents. I'm not going to pay life. There's our mountain. So I think I like Brawl. Okay. Evoke Mole Drifter. So they appear to be a red-based deck. If I draw an island, I think I can go off. Cabal Ritual. I still might be able to go off. I go High Tide. Well, we're gonna play the land. So I go High Tide here. 1, 2, 3. I play Grim Monolith, leaving up to blue. So now I have blue, colorless, colorless, colorless. I cast Frantic Search. I have a colorless floating, and then I get all of these untapped. Yeah, I can do this. High Tide. A bit sad that I have I kind of wish I had gone for Grim Monolith because Brawl would have been better here, but that's okay. So now I had blue this. We play the Monolith. Tap here, we Frantic Search. We discard turn 3. So I think I just discard Heartbeat of Spring Island and untap these. Then I get to go Manamorphose. I get Threshold even. This is gonna add black, green. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This is gonna add red. Cabal Ritual here, like this. Then I can Mind's Desire. And I still have Wheel of Fortune at the ready, but I couldn't Wheel of Fortune into Mind's Desire. Ooh, Turnabout is amazing. Okay, I think I win. So let's Wheel of Fortune. I kind of want to keep green mana up though, in case I happen to draw something. No, I have Manamorphose, so I don't need to keep green mana up. So let's just Wheel of Fortune. There's the fast bond. So I get to go Mox Diamond, discard Copperland Gorge, play fast bond, play island. Let's yield to this. Play island, play forest, play Overgrown Tomb untapped, play Darkslick Shores, and then I can like Turnabout myself. I guess I want to Preordain first because I want to try and hit something good. Night's Whisper. I'm gonna bottom these. LED is pretty good. Play Mox Ruby. Play Treasure Cruise. Exiling Copperland Gorge. Island. Heartbeat of Spring. Polluted Delta. Cabal Ritual. Brawl. I guess at this point I don't really want Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's Mystical Tutor, so I get to play a land. I think I can just win now. I can cast Mystical Tutor or Banefire. And then I get to go Turnabout myself. Land on tap. Then I can play Wheel of Misfortune. I'm gonna bid like 5. I don't know. This card is so confusing. Okay, I want to see what they bid. I'm just trying to get information on what my opponents bid. Because that tells me things. They chose 0. Okay. Now I get to go Mountain. I don't want to die to Fire Blast. I guess that's one concern that I should have. No, not Banefire. I almost got scared I cast it for 0. Let's cast Mana Flare. Then I can Banefire them for lethal. Okay. Alright, that one, I didn't even see their deck, they just died. They have Miscalc. I should just be playing Upheaval. That seems pretty important. I'm going to get rid of Dismember. And if I'm running Upheaval, I feel like I might want Frost Titan as a plan B. I'm also pretty skeptical of Wheel of Misfortune against a red deck, so I think I'm just going to do it like this. And looks good. No islands, though. Okay, there's an island. So let's do that. And pass turn, I don't want to make them scared of my Mox Diamond. I also don't want to, like, If I play Mox Diamond here, they braid it on their turn, then I can't Wheel of Fortune. That's perfect. Let's fetch Steam Vents. See what I draw. An island. Let's go ahead and go... I mean, I have Mox Diamond for mana of any color, so we can just go like Island, Mox Diamond, discarding Copperline Gorge, Cabal Ritual. It's all plays around days. Wheel of Fortune. Nothing to do with it. They decked Fade and Time Warp. Wow, their hand was terrible. Wait, what is this hand that they had? Alright, I can't do anything with my hand, but I will be able to do stuff very soon. I strongly regret casting Wheel of Fortune in that spot. They suspend Ancestral Vision, holding up Miscalc. Alright, we'll go Grim Monolith. Then play Brawl. Given the way my hand is looking, I may want to save Brawl to get more Storm off Mind's Desire. So I think I actually do save Brawl. And this is the turn to go for it before they can Riftwing my Mox Diamond. They don't do anything. Alright. Upheaval's good. So let's go Heartbeat of Spring. I will not play a land yet. They force that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 5 mana now. Well, they forced that, which is pretty good. They could have let it resolve and then cast Force on whatever I played next. But I guess if I Mind's Desire, they can't do that. So we go Island. These don't tap for 2 right now. I have 5 total mana. I think I'm just gonna untap Grim Monolith. Pass turn. So they get to bounce probably Grim Monolith, maybe Mox Diamond. Okay. But either way, because basically my options were untap Grim Monolith or cast Brawl. And untapping Grim Monolith saves me the possibility of... like, I have more Storm count in my turn, basically. Okay, Mana Flare is good too. Play Grim Monolith again, see what happens there. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Brawl. I have quite a bit of Storm now. Okay, they Mystic Confluence, show game log. Wow, they really want him countered. Alright, I'm not gonna pay anything. Not a whole lot I can do here, so go ahead. So they get to draw 1. That gets super countered. But I need to go off this turn, otherwise they're gonna draw a bunch of cards with Ancestral Vision. If I can like Upheaval... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, they bounce the Monolith. They play their own. If I can draw a Turnabout, that'd be good. I don't get anywhere near as much mana as I was hoping for, or Mox. Land is not bad. So I can Mana Flare. What do I want to do here? They have 2 cards in hand. I can play a land and cast Upheaval. I guess I could just cast Grim Monolith into Upheaval. That's not so bad. Then I get to go land, Mox Diamond, discard a land, play Grim Monolith. They have to discard a whole bunch and I get to play Frost Titan next turn on their only land. Yeah, Upheaval should be in the main deck for sure. Ooh, they do have a Mox, so they could have Miscalculation in hand now. Makes things more dicey. Nope, okay. Makes things much easier. They discard land. They have their own Upheaval. See, we're doing the same thing. We're best friends, basically. Alright, so if they have days, they can't actually cast it. They also have to discard like a million cards here. It's a good way to counter an Ancestral Vision. So Force of Will is gone, they cast it. Force of Negation doesn't work, so they discarded Riftwing, Mana Flare. Wait, what is their deck? It's like mine. Let's go ahead and go Island, Frost Titan. They don't have blue for days. Force Spike is not in the format. Took it down. See you guys in the finals, I believe. Also, we are adding Upheaval because we have Fast Bond, and I'm going to get rid of... Honestly, just Dismember. Who needs it? Alright, now we'll see you guys in the finals. Alright, we are here in the finals on the play, which is huge against Misha64. Teleport and go like have fun. They said, oh brother. Good luck. You lucky AF. Mr. Magoo or Gee, whatever. I don't know if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Like the first video I posted during this Vintage Cube season, someone went crazy. Said a bunch of things. I'm gonna keep this hand. It seems alright. We're gonna go turn 1 Brawl. Seems alright. And then turn 2. Oh, they also have an LED. You love to see it. I'm going to draw naturally. High tide. Alright. Let's attack for 1. And then we're going to Mystical Tutor for Wheel of Fortune. That's pretty good. Alright. Oh, they are playing Storm. Yeah, my hand doesn't do anything. Let's Mystical Tutor for Wheel of Fortune. Or I could do Wheel of Misfortune. Getting rid of Dismembered does kind of hurt me, but symmetrical Wheel of Fortuning versus taking a bunch of damage and Misfortuning. I think I'm just going to go for the symmetric. Brawl doesn't even help my mystical. No, I do not know how to play this game. Hold control. Cast Wheel of Fortune. Sack LED for green. Time Spiral going into my graveyard kind of hurts. They sacked their LED. They had Brain Freeze, Frantic Search. Acceptable. Okay. Heartbeat of Spring. I guess I want to play Steam Vents untapped. Cast Heartbeat of Spring. I need to use my floating mana now. Then we're going to pass through combat so they can't counter anything. Then we can Frantic Search. That's a lot of lands. Discarding Mountain. Anything else I can do here? I don't know. I can Banefire their Emery, which would be probably a good idea. I can Past in Flames for 3. I have 1 mana left, and then I can't really do anything. Just kill Emery. I was trying to win from this position, but they're on days, I guess. We'll see what happens over here. There's a good chance I just die from casting Heartbeat of Spring without like leaving mana back. But if I get to untap, I do get to Past in Flames. Okay. It's a bold move, but I respect it. There's our Fast Bond. So they have 3 mana. What did they discard? Consecrated Sphinx, Cabal Ritual, Mind's Desire. So they didn't want to play a land. And Brain Freeze is gone, so that's good. They could have Past in Flames for Brain Freeze. Uh-oh. I think I might be dead. They're the ones who drew the Turnabout. That's so much mana. I guess Turnabout's only... I mean, it's plus 2 mana? That's actually not too bad. It's kind of like my Frantic Search was plus 1 mana. I didn't realize that Mox Ruby wasn't a land. Otherwise, I had a really good turn. Okay, Memory Jar. They have 2 mana left. I mean, maybe they have Black Lotus, but... There's Turnabout going into my graveyard. I mean, they have to win this turn. I think they realize that. So it makes sense to keep digging. If they have Black Lotus, they can go like... If they have Black Lotus Yawgmoth's Will, they could just go like, Lotus Yawg will go. I shouldn't have said anything. Why do I talk? That was a mistake of talking. Their deck is sick. Black Lotus and LED is like the dream Storm deck. If they don't have Yawgmoth's Will though, it's going to be really hard for them to go off. Yeah, they don't have Yawg Will, so if it's just Past in Flames or Manamorphose... Oh, they could still have Yawg Will. No, they just don't have black cards. They can Past in Flames, Jack Faden, stealing Mox Ruby. Okay, I'm fine with that. Don't kill my Brawl, that's all I ask. Okay, I can work with that. Okay. Ooh, that was scary. Alright, what's in their hand? Land, Treasure Cruise. Their hand was really bad. So we get to go Overgrown Tomb untapped. Play Fast Bond. Play land. Play land. Yield to this. At this point, I can Manamorphose. Here for red, black. Play another land. Play Mana Flare. Flashback Past in Flames. And that goes through. So now we get to go High Tide. I can Frantic Search, I suppose. Alright, let's Turnabout. Land untap. Then just Banefire. No need to waste a bunch of time. 11, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, 18 to the face. Okay. I did not think I was going to win that one, but I've seen a lot of their deck. That was sweet, Caleb. I told them they did some awesome stuff too. Because their deck is like mine, but kind of better. My deck is very sketchy compared to theirs. The thing is, I don't really have any like sideboard stuff. They have Brain Freeze, but I do have Past in Flame, so Brain Freeze is a bit suspicious. Yeah, we'll just run it back. I'll keep this. This is for the trophy. We got Copperland Gorge for a fast Heartbeat of Spring. If I'm gonna cast Heartbeat of Spring, I need to... Oh, I can cast Night's Whisper on turn 1? Do I have a Swamp in my deck? Hang on. I have an Overgrown Tomb. I mean, that's a good use of mana. Cast Mox Ruby. This is like 5 damage to myself. Well, they did that, so I'm really glad I went in on playing the Mox. My hand was not great. My hand is still not great. My hand has just got a lot better. Alright, I think we play an island here for sure. What do I do next is the question. I can do nothing, but they are tapped out. I can go... Cabal Ritual with Threshold gives me 5 mana. Island gives me 6. So we can like Cabal Ritual with Threshold. I don't have enough blue for anything at that point though. I really want to go Mana Flare Pass, but that seems so bad. I'm just gonna wait. I can Mystical Tutor for Manamorphose, and then that turn gets much better. If they don't have Dak Faden. Yeah, sure. Mystical Tutor for Manamorphose. Cast. We'll start with Cabal Ritual. Then we're going to Frantic Search. Discarding. What am I discarding? I'm gonna have 5 mana. It's gonna be 6. I guess we're going for Mind's Desire into Turnabout and Frantic Search are gone. So maybe we're actually going for Mana Flare into Time Spiral. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play a land to go up to 6, but I don't quite have what I need for that. I have LED with Mind's Desire though. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's aim for Mox Diamond, and we're going to play land off of that. So if we're doing that, we're going to discard Time Spiral and Mana Flare. Then we go Mox Diamond, discard Island, green, Manamorphose. I'll play LED first. This plays around some stuff. Manamorphose. This is going to add blue, red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I do want to play an island here. Oh, no, I can wait to... Yeah, I can wait to LED. Let's just go Mind's Desire. This is turn 3. Ooh, Upheaval's very good in this position. Okay, so... We're definitely going to start with Upheaval. Let me crack LED for... It's so sketchy. Opponent was talking about they almost brought in Wheel of Misfortune. So, what do I start with? I guess I start with just casting Upheaval. We see what happens there. They float all of their mana. Okay, so Upheaval seems to be resolving, and they're floating mana. Do I want to crack LED now, or am I going to save it for a future turn? I don't think Wheel of Misfortune is resolving, is the problem. So I'm going to save LED. So that happens, we get to go pass through combat. Then I get to go Island, Mox Ruby, Mox Diamond, discarding Overgrown Tomb, LED, Wheel of Misfortune. What do I name here? Oh, that just snap resolved? They have 6? Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I'll do 10. I don't know what they're gonna name, but they can just name 15. But then if they do that, then they die to Banefire, like, very soon. Okay, they go to 4. So I can Banefire them, cast High Tide, and then just wait to draw Past in Flames. I mean, they're at 4 life. Oh, they have Black Lotus, that's right. Forgot about that one. Here comes Dak Faden. Yeah. Okay, things got more awkward. Still beatable, though. There's Past in Flames. 1, 2... I can wait a turn. I think I can go off next turn. We crack LED. Past in Flames costs 5. Maybe? I may have to wait 2 turns. The problem is they're just gonna steal LED next, I think. Treasure Cruise is fine. They're down to 9 cards in the deck. Oh, we're really going deep. Metamorphose, okay. Brain Freeze me for 9, so I have to go off this turn. Alright. I need the top card to be some type of useful thing to me. That actually might be what I needed. They said oops, maybe they thought it was lethal. I think I can maybe do this now, because Darkslick Shores lets me flashback Football Ritual. I think I can do this now. We go Darkslick Shores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot Metamorphose either. This costs 5. And I need red mana, and I can't Metamorphose for that red mana. That actually, the not being able to Metamorphose might kill me. I'm trying to figure out this Past in Flames. I just told my opponent. 2, 3, 4, 5 is the flashback. 4 is the front side. So I could just cast Past in Flames and just get LED. I can Frantic Search. Frantic Search kills me too. So let's just do this. Is there any way I can like Wheel of Fortune and kill us both? Don't think I can win. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Alright, maybe... I can't see the line. There's like so many things that are very close. Like Metamorphose. Or like things that could draw me cards. I can Banefire them for 1. I could... If I could cast Wheel of Fortune, we would both... No, actually they would win. Because they have 7. Alright, well, that was a really crazy game. I think I tried to go off just a little bit too quickly. So let's not do that. Okay, I get to be on the play though. This is a really good finals to have. This hand is terrible, but it does have lands. It's bad. This hand is good, and I'm going to get rid of... I almost want to just cast a Turbo Mana Flare. I think I'm getting rid of Upheaval with this hand. They mulliganed, so let's go Steam Vents tapped. Pass turn. Okay, if I could draw a land here, we'll be in great shape. Cast this, Metamorphose, or black, red. Ugh, that's bad. I mean, I didn't even add green for Fast Bond. If I could have even just cast Fast Bond, I would have been in good shape, but that hurt. I think actually missing land drops on like my second turn of the game, both games, is pretty much what killed me. Okay, well there's a land. This hand is kind of loaded, but I think I just have to Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Past in Flames helps. Of course, I get the forest after Fast Bond, but whatever. Their hand was no lands, but they did have Dak Faden, so I'm glad I got rid of Dak. I don't think it's really hard for me to win this matchup because my opponent has Brain Freeze. Like, I'm casting Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Misfortune. My opponent just goes like, Brain Freeze you? And then I die. Their hand was really bad, though. Was really bad. Ooh, Wheel of Misfortune. How much are they gonna pay? It's a very interesting card. So for those who have not seen this card, we both pick a number. Whoever picks the highest number gets to discard their hand and draw 7 fresh ones. This hand is like not great, but I also don't want them drawing fresh cards. Let's choose 10. Okay, they did 15. What did they have? Oh, they had Tendrils as well. Wow, their deck's way better than mine. But I don't think I've seen Past in Flames from them. Now I can just draw Banefire and kill them, I guess. Emery, they have Gilded Lotus right now is all they have, please. Okay, they have LED, that's scary. I take 1. Okay. Night's Whisper is definitely tempting. We're looking for High Tide, so we're gonna go Island, Mox Diamond, discarding this forest. Cast Brawl. Do I cast Night's Whisper here is the question. I think so. Okay, that was horrendous, but at least I'm not drawing those two. Yeah, if I hit Banefire there, actually I'm in good shape because I can kill Emery and they can't get back LED. Because they're very mana limited, it seems, most of the time. We both have Brawl in play though, so who knows. I think I win if, well, Brain Freeze notwithstanding. They have 11 cards left in their deck, so they probably have Brain Freeze. I'm probably dead. Actually, casting Knight's Whisper was really greedy. That's just... Oh, they're casting Gilded Lotus? Maybe I'm not dead. Gilded Lotus is so much less threatening than... If this is like Gilded Lotus Consecrated Sphinx or Thassa's Oracle, that's pretty good. Oh, clever. Mill yourself with Thassa's Oracle. They have all the win cons. Their deck is insane. Except they're missing Yawgmoth's Will. Well played, well played. So even if I kill Thassa's Oracle, they can't get there. Yeah, well played. Their deck was sick. I mean, they do have Black Lotus and LED, but thanks for all you do. My son loves your art. Love to hear it. Ah, they stole the trophy, but what better person to lose to than, first of all, who has cat and dog? Second of all, Thassa's Oracle stuff. Beautiful things. Yeah, that was really fun. Really great games against Misha 64. This deck was good. It was definitely lacking in some aspects, like the card Brain Freeze. Would have made that game a lot easier. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. If you made it this far into the video, you're clearly enjoying the content. So if you want to help support me being able to make more content, there's two ways to do it. The first is free and very easy. Just following me on Instagram. You get, to see cool stuff like this cat made out of trees or this dog that's an island. Some very interesting or trippy videos like this one, which it's not for everybody. The other one is just going to my store. I sell art like the ones I've shown. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. You can shop the collections and see things like this. I'm selling t-shirts. And I would really appreciate it. Thank you.